the best Bay Lake bar?
Princess Bear, today we're at Disney's Fort Wilderness Campground because we're going to do some camping.
We're going to Crockett's Tavern.
So camping in the lounge, because if your number one choice in foodie entertainment, we're here to try the lounge thing so you don't have to, because remember, she's vegan. I'm not. I can smell the fresh wood and fried chicken already.
It's time to foodie and chill. I've been thinking about this trip to Fort Wilderness all week because I've been wanting the Skillet so bad. Last time I came on a dark day for Coupe and I couldn't get the Jackfruit because it was not available because it wasn't Coupe night. Now they don't serve it on dark days anymore, so you do need to come when it's not, which is what I did purposefully so that I could get some of this good, gorgeous food. I'm so excited. Cheers to a beautiful jackfruit. That is delicious jackfruit. I love the barbecue sauce. It does make it extra sweet though. But if I could sandwich that like on a cornbread, that would be amazing. But you don't even need that really. You can put it on a potato or just eat it. It's fine. I would give it a 4 out of 5 jackfruits, but I am a jackfruit lover. So anywhere that I get jackfruit at Disney, I'm excited.
An ode to the flexibility of jackfruit, this mini vegan skillet is the stuff of dreams. Beautifully shredded, covered in barbecue sauce, seasoned. It's given the hoopty we have at home, but the home is next door. Fine with that. The key to cooking good jackfruit at home is a very, very good rinse. Like a very good rinse. And then either like a seasoning shake or a like a marinade. And then like when you cook it, you want to cook it a little bit lower and then simmer it in the sauce. It'll start to like fall apart. Then you shred it. Trying to shred it ahead of time is a pain. Cook first, then shred, simmer some more after that. That is delicious. 4.5 out of 5 claws.
The hot Italian Beyond sausage is a rare one, I think, to get. But and also it's like hit or miss on how they cook it at Disney. Sometimes they're really good about it. Sometimes they're not. This one is a little hard, so probably overcooked. Struggle bus to cut, but it does look nice, and it would be good with some pretzel. Something about the Beyond sausages here at Fort Wilderness, they're always so spicy. This one is very spicy, like spicier than the average bear. I would give it like a 5 out of 10 on the heat scale, and it is a little overcooked, so it's a little on the tough side, but it's still nice. I would give it a 2.5 out of 5 sausages. There is room for improvement, but I do like the crisp on it.
Me and Beyond Sausage have a long history of beef, or beef-less necessarily in this case. The Italian Hot is one of the better versions of that. But Beyond, I think, has run its course with these Beyond sausages. But these sausages at this point are a little old school. Let's see what they're doing. I will preface this, that if you get a Beyond sausage, you always want to lean towards having it overcooked and undercooked. Undercooked is bad. It's awful. Terrible time. Overcooked is tougher, but at least it's still good. This one tastes freezer burned. Like it's just like dried crumbles in a sausage casing with the Italian hot spice. As far as spice, maybe a 1 out of 10 on the heat scale. It's definitely consistent with the Beyond flavor that you're used to. So as far as it being a Beyond sausage and a well-cooked one, it is that. So if you love the Beyond taste and flavor, you will have no problems with this one. I call these old because at this point, Beyond is like on I think like beyond 4.0 at this point, and they have other flavor sausages. They have a Cajun, they have a pineapple jalapeno now. Like, they have all different flavors. So we have yet to see any of those new flavors or the new formula make its way to Walt Disney World. We also personally haven't tried it. I've seen it in the stores, but it's beyond. So it's not usually a first choice of things to pick. I think it's time for this sausage here at Hoopty and adjacent Crockett's Tavern and Trails Inn to evolve. No butterfly and fly away. 2 out of 5 claws.
Next on the list is a beautiful set of cowboy beans. These were one of my favorites that I got on my side last time I was here, but I was missing the jackfruit because I think that the jackfruit in the beans is like literally the way to go. They should really just mix the two together like they do at Roundup Rodeo. Then you're in for a delicious item. I did get some jackfruit in this bite, so that is the way to go. These beans are like the best thing that ever happened to me. If we were at Hoopty, I would order like second and thirds of these beans. And this is like an a la carte, so it's not like that out here. You just pay the one flat fee, so I don't know if I paid more for a whole other side, but I would eat it. I'll give it a 5 out of 5. It is a Princess Cities item and so necessary in your life. You need to try it.
There's never a bad time in my mind for baked beans. You can make baked beans with everything. As a child, I loved mixing baked beans with macaroni and cheese. I have mixed baked beans with crumbles of cornbread, lots of bits of leftover hot dog, brisket. There's really no wrong way to go with beans. You can mix almost anything in it, except for green beans. Don't do that. Everything else is fair game. Yeah. I venture to say that barbecue beans are probably one of the worst beans for you. It's like sugar to molasses and beans. But they taste so darn good. Rootin' tootin', if you will. I'll give those a 4.25 out of 5 claws.
I love a good potato, especially a whole potato. I do have pocket parm too. That would be great on this. So would Earth Balance, but I do not have the Earth Balance, so I'm just going to eat the beautiful potatoes. If you go to Hoopty, they do have Earth Balance. They're giving me like the Disney-fied version of those potatoes that you can get at Haleo. Not the Papas Bravas, but they have like these other potatoes. I forgot what they're called, but they're like potatoes boiled in salt, like salted, like high salted water, and then covered in salt. And they are so delicious. And this is giving me all of that, but like with way less salt. I love it. I would give it a 4.75 out of 5 potatoes. It is. I'm still in the last half. Bear can eat his own half. Not sharing more than half.
Potatoes. I feel like every year we come across a question where we're asking you guys at home, what is your favorite unorthodox Christmas movie? Every year I force negotiate the princess to watch both Die Hard and Gremlins, and I know there are some feelings about those two being Christmas movies. I won't be moved, but I want to know what your favorite, like, not traditional Christmas movie tradition is. Like, leave that below. Is it Lord of the Rings? You're watching the Potter stuff? Is it Herbie and the Love Bug? Like, let me know. I'm curious. Then potatoes. A half, because that's all I'm allowed. Oh, look, Hot Josh.
You cheat.
I didn't think that was going to work. Either way, that is an amazing potato. It's like just no salt, melts in your mouth. Perfect size potato. I approve. 4.75 out of 5 claws. I stole that one, but I'm not ashamed of it.
This is the green bean Bear's most hated thing of all the things, if cooked properly, is actually pretty good, but it has to be cooked properly. I don't believe the Trails Inn has notoriously done a good job, but let's see. I will say there is the appropriate amount of garlic. There's enough garlic to ward off a vampire all night. The cook, though, the cook is going to make Bear scrunch his eyes. He's not going to like that. It could stand to be cooked a little longer, but I think it's cooked to like the texture that most people would want green beans. I like mine to be like basically falling apart. I do like an 8-hour low and slow cook on mine when I make them for like the holidays or whatever. It's the first thing I put on when I cook because I want them to just cook as long as possible, and it always works out best. So these ones could use some hours, but that's just me being picky. I like them. I mean, they're still passable. I think you guys would enjoy them if you like green beans. I give it a 3 out of 5 green beans.
Children, adults, and the seniors of us, if I have to eat my veggies, then so do you. And that's a threat. Oh boy. Give these a nice forking. Plenty of huge pieces of garlic. Nice rubbery green rope looking dealies. I'm going with 2. I appreciate the garlic more than I realize, but it's still like chewing useless green rope. The cook is okay. I've had worse. I've had better, but I've had worse. It's not the worst green bean I've ever had, and I'm not going to, expire from eating them. I just rather not. I give those 3.5 out of 5 claws. To make up for my green bean suffering, the camping gods have seen forth to bless me with 2 halves of cornbread. And to me, that is a gift. That is still some very good cornbread. It's not princess cornbread, because the ranking is still princess cornbread, Wilderness Canyon cornbread, Whispering Canyon cornbread, Hoopty cornbread. This cornbread is technically from Hoopty, and then down here somewhere is Boathouse cornbread. So, Boatwright's cornbread. Down here. Not the worst cornbread, but when you have other things, why would I eat this? I would give that 4.5 out of 5 claws. If we're gonna be on the campground, I do what the campers do. So I got the camper's Coupe. It's a mix of brandy and juices. This is routinely probably my most ordered beverage here, other than maybe it depends on the seasonal old fashioned they have. Some of them are good. Some of them are they've had clementine old fashions. You'd have like cranberry old fashions. But it really depends. The camper's Coupe though is probably the most consistently ordered drink here by far. Tasty, sweet, citrusy. This feels ripe for a nice camping chair and a bonfire. I need one of those soon. 4 out of 5 claws. Yes, I am a foodie sloot for chicken wings. Every now and again, I get a craving. We were just talking about chicken wings before we came out tonight, specifically to do this review. So I caved, and I got the hot honey chicken wings. Have I got them before? Yes. But it's fine. They were tasty last time. So it's a hot honey, a chili-infused honey, crispy fried chicken wing, and nice and sticky. You can feel it on your fingers. Don't feel it in your toes, but you can feel it in your fingers, with a side of cranch. Wing first. I'm always more of like a baked or roasted wing person necessarily than fried, and if I do get fried, breaded is like my last option. But this breading I actually like. It's like thin, full of flavor, and not like super hard and crunchy, like where you're risking cutting the roof of your mouth just to eat it. Like digging for the chicken like you're on like a old western excavation in somebody's deep mine with no insurance, and no insurance in America nowadays. Well, that's a terrible thing, and They're trying to ruin insurance anyway, and yes, I'm on a rant because of the chicken right now, but either way, it's a good chicken wing. On its own, I'm giving it a 4 out of 5 claws. I gotta try the ranch for you layman's anyway. No special ranch, just regular ranch. But I'm gonna give it a dip and a bite. That would be standard ranch. Nothing special about it. If for some odd reason the hot honey wings are too spicy for you, you can use the ranch to cool them down. I keep the rating of the 4. It doesn't add anything, but it's not taking anything away either. Ranch at this point, if you need the ranch for your wings, you probably have terrible wings. These wings exist fine on their own. Crockett's Tavern has always like coming home.
I love coming to Fort Wilderness. I wish we could come here more. It's just very difficult to get to if you're not staying here, which we can say that about a few resorts. But Crockett's Tavern has a long history with us personally and the cast members here. They're always so special to us, and we create these long-lasting relationships that take us from resort to resort to resort, and there's nothing better than that. And the food is good too.
Yes, the service and food here has always been amazing. It's only gotten better over time, and we, like I said, we made a lot of good connections and met some interesting people here. We got to follow through Disney careers, and we will continue to do that. We absolutely love it here. If you come here, ask for server Mars. If you are mean to her, I will find you.
Yes.
I will find you.
Tell her we sent you, though.
Yes, definitely. But as always, we love this place. We want to hear from you guys, so let us know what you think about this and the food, and the ability to get the Hoopty Skillet, the vegan one, in the comments below. Now, if there's anything else you'd like to see us do, this will always be the place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos just like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, Bear might yeet himself into the Bay Lake and become a water bear?
I'm going to become the Yeti or the Bigfoot of Walt Disney World.
Fix the bear then?
Fix the bear. But you're hard to go.